I'm underway. Crikey, it was a night of very heavy prolonged showers and some squally winds, so I was glad I camped where I did in that bit of shelter. But it's calmed down as it got towards dawn, and it's well, yeah, at the moment it seems quite a calm morning, although there is some low cloud and mist rolling in over the hills. So anyway, first of all, got a long steady pull up to, I think it's Glyder Fawr first, that I do first. Yep, hard work time.
I'm hushing the dog on the chain. I'm lining up stones on the edge of the bank. Rally the troops for another refrain. I sing this softly to myself.
Oh.
I sing this softly to myself. I'm buried beneath the sand. There's no way to speak or reach out my hand. Watching the paper slowly unfold, bracing for news that I can't bear to hold.
So that was the Glyders traversed. Tell you what, got cold this morning up on the top. I know it's the end of September, but oh, flipping heck, it was icy. Freezing wind, but of course much warmer down here. But the forecast still forecast more sun than this. Come on, sun, get yourself out this afternoon, make an appearance. See, I'm about, I don't know, only 5 minutes away now, I think, from the Ogden, is it centre or something? Yeah, so I might see if I can get a quick cup of tea there. I passed through the Ogwen visitor centre, had a little sneaky cup of tea, and then past the beautiful waterfalls that are by the road, and they were vibrant and full of water. They were lovely. And now I'm following the path by Llyn Ogwen, and I'll follow it right along its north shore, then turn off for my next big climb of the day at Ogwen. So I'm keeping a bit of energy in the tank for that one. I do remember this lockside path well. Last year did the my friend Toby, and he was dragging me along here as quick as he could to make sure that we can get a time penalty.
I sing this softly. Tore up my jeans on the fence. This iron road I cannot bend, but my walking is lighter when I walk with a friend. I sing this softly to myself. I sing this softly to myself.
I've just realised that I might be giving the impression that it's a lovely warm sunny day, but it's not. It's absolutely freezing. Well, it's very cold for September, showery, but I'm only taking video when the sun's out. However, I mustn't complain because I do have some views. Well, this looks exciting with a full pack. Could be entertaining. Just been thinking, as I've been coming up this final ridge, if Penny Llewelyn was a movie character, what movie character would it be? And the best I can come up with is Hagrid. Big, brutal and uncompromising. But actually Hagrid was quite nice, wasn't he? Yeah. We need to give it a bit more thought.
Tore up my jeans on the fence. This iron road I cannot bend, but my walking is lighter when I walk with a friend. I sing this softly to myself. I sing this softly to myself. I'm waking up early again, sitting alone and listening, and there is no separation from you in the end. I sing this softly to myself. I sing this softly to myself.
I've just had 5 minutes here in the shelter at is it Full Fra? I think it is. Fullgrach shelter. Just to have a quick look at the map, have a quick bite to eat, get out of the wind. Right, about another 6k I think I'm going to do. I'm going to look for somewhere to camp. So I'm just hoping this mist's going to clear. Seems to have come right down and the wind's bitter. Right, come on. 6k. Oh, what a day. That was a good day. Shame about the mist on the top so much, but you get what you get, don't you? But I've got a nice camp. I managed to get pitched just as it's getting dark. Found some water as well, so I'm a happy guy. And get some tea on. Yeah, and chill out. But, yeah. A good long day in the hills today. Right. I'm also a bit chilled. Get changed to get in the tent. My last day on the Cambrian Way. So I've got relatively short walk to Conwy, about 8 miles. Had a really cold, damp camp last night. Oh, this pitch was lovely. It was in a beautiful spot. But I hadn't got my tent dried out from the previous night, so that was damp putting it up. And I'd say it was a cold night, so not the most comfortable. But you know what? It's my last day. Woo! And I've set off quite early because I want to try and get finished sort of late morning, because again there's some stormy, windy weather, rainy weather coming in. You can see it probably now in the sky, looking quite leaden. So I want to try and get finished before that. It'd be nice to finish in the dry rather than the driving rain. So first of all, this morning, got to get up this, really it's the last big hill, Tal-y-Fan. That's where I'm heading. Oh, do you know what? I think I might just take my hood down. I'm out that wind. There we go, show off my new hat. That Tal-y-Fan, lovely little viewpoint that. I like coastal hills, look out over the sea, there's something nice about them. And that had a great view out over the sea. Okay, on the long green trail by the looks of it, towards Conwy Mountain. Main Pendu, standing stone. I wonder if it's related in any way to that standing stone out on the Brecon Beacons. Who knows? On top of Conwy Mountain. What a fantastic viewpoint it is as well. Great 360 view. But most importantly, it's got a view of the castle. I can see the castle. Come on, let's go. 2K. Tell you what, hats off to anyone who does this trail, whether that's a through hike in one go, in sections, or in day walks. However you do it, if you do it, hats off to you. As I say, it is a tough trail. It's certainly the hardest trail I've done. Is it the hardest in the UK? There can't be a harder one, there isn't a harder one. I've done a few, nothing on this scale. There's bits of the Cape Wrath that are as tough as this, but this is just sustained. As I've said many times, there's just no easy days at all. Yeah, you're on it all the time. It is a tough trail. Tony Drake called it the Mountain Connoisseurs Trail. Well, I think you call it there. It is certainly that. Been to a lot of mountains and a lot of tops. And I think that's what makes it more challenging. And not just the amount of ascent that you're doing each day. It's the ground that you're doing it on. It can be really technical, you know, quite rocky terrain. On this second half for me, just the ground's been absolutely saturated, so much, you know, waterlogged ground, heavy ground, boggy ground, and it just saps the strength from you. So particularly for me, this second half has been, certainly found it mentally very challenging at times as well as physically. So the most physically demanding trail I've done, definitely. Most enjoyable, I don't think so, no. I've been reflecting on why I think that's been the case, and I think it's because when I'm backpacking, I like to have my head up a lot of the time, looking around at what I'm doing, and I think on this trail, too much of the time, I've had to be concentrating where I'm putting my feet, you know, whether that's because the ground's boggy or it's rocky, and yeah, so I've never kind of felt like I've really got into a flow where there's a lovely flow sometimes when you're backpacking, where you're covering miles quickly and the landscape's evolving, and you just get into that state, and I don't think I've quite had it on this trip. It's just been a little bit too head down, too hard at times. Maybe the weather hasn't helped with that as well, I don't know. But yeah, probably not my most enjoyable. But I've seen some amazing places, seen some fantastic views and some great bits of Wales that I've never visited before. And that for me is what it's all about. Exploring new places, getting out there, immersing yourself in the countryside, and it's certainly been that. Right, enough waffle, let's get down to Conwy. I want a cup of tea.